Good morning guys, how you doing? This is Ryan here, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about whether or not the bull market is back in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. If you like videos about finance, investing, business, sales, things like that, make sure to hit the red subscribe channel button right here. And pretty much this whole channel is about documenting my journey to financial freedom. My last video I just talked about a $1 million check that I wrote to myself that is ready to deposit in 3 years. I make videos about all different asset classes, not just cryptocurrency, real estate, stocks, credit card churning. I will be making a video about that. All different kinds of investing, finance, pretty much ways to put more money in our pockets. But know that this is not financial advice. I just do this for fun. Don't listen to random people on the internet. Make sure you do your own due diligence before investing and taking your own risk. With that said, having a morning cup of coffee right now, actually today, if you've been following my channel, you know I'm building a new property, and I actually have my pre-drywall inspection, which means I'm probably about 8 to 9 weeks out from moving in, from completion, from closing. So it's really exciting. And I'm also meeting with my accountant today, and the price of Bitcoin has me really thinking. We've seen Bitcoin double in the last about month or so. The price of Bitcoin was below 4,000 and the low $3,000 level, and now it is back around 8,000. It went slightly above 8,000. It's been hovering there. It's hit some resistance. And my question is the bull market back, or is this a bull trap? Let's talk about that. My interest in Bitcoin. I've been following Bitcoin for many, many years. I remember when Bitcoin was under $100 a coin. Some people in college were buying drugs in Europe with it. And I was also kind of into libertarianism at the time. This channel is not political, but I really was. And it was a big thing in the community. And there was a lot of debate. Is Bitcoin better than gold? Is it fool's gold? And I also hold some precious metals within my portfolio, and at that time I was very influenced by different kinds of libertarian, and I'll use the word Austrian economic type thinking on acquiring those kind of assets. I kind of was skeptical of it. The price had a lot of volatility, and I remember on the first run up it ran up to almost $1,000, and it sat between that $400 to $600 level, and I started buying a little bit, but wasn't really too confident in this speculative asset. You know, could it be money? Then the market fell back into a bear market. The price went back down a couple $100 and sat there for, I believe, 2 years. And then we saw the new bear market emerge, which made Bitcoin a household name. Bitcoin ran all the way up to $20,000 a coin, and since then we saw an 85% retracement. So in the last run-up, I started buying and buying aggressively. You can say fear of missing out. Also, I just did more education, and I became of a believer blockchain technology, which is pretty much a peer-to-peer distributed ledger that is decentralized. It doesn't have any central actor that oversees it. I got interested in many projects. I made money on the way up, and I got a little too excited in the process and learned a lot. I've also invested in some projects that have not done very well. But today, back in the market, we see some euphoric, hyperbolic type action in price movement, and it really has me thinking. I've been buying on the way down too, and I'm doing well in positions there, but I'm also sitting on some positions that I've lost at, and I really want to talk with my accountant. Should I completely sell out and wait for better prices? Because I feel like this is probably a bull trap, and I'll tell you why. I think in the growth and involvement in cryptocurrency, I think you'll see both longer bull markets and longer bear markets. Like I said, the last bear market was about 2 years, and this bear market's only been about 1.5 years. I expect it to be longer than 2 years. I don't think we really saw true depression. Usually in longer bear markets, you see people that think this is the worst investment. You should never invest in something like this. Good morning, Zara. And overall, I just think we see too many perma bulls. I really believe the patient investor doesn't want to overpay in prices. In this market, it's going to be the one to make a lot of money. So I didn't buy enough around December when we saw prices really bottoming, and I kind of kicked myself for that because I'm putting so much cash into this new property. That's kind of my main focus. What are some cases for the bull market being back? We have seen that bigger retailers are accepting Bitcoin. You see Whole Foods and I believe a couple other bigger brands have recently picked it up. You are seeing institutional investing. You're seeing a more polished, bigger type money back places getting exposure to this kind of market. You see instability. Right now we're in the middle of a trade war. Trump is flexing muscle with China. And it's likely you'll see money flow into non-sovereign currency outside of maybe people dumping US treasuries, bonds, dollars, whatever they're holding. And you'll just see investors kind of a flight to safe haven. Maybe the reason why investors would buy gold or something like that. You have instability in countries like Venezuela. Cryptocurrencies has an interesting use case for third world countries that have hyperinflation and that have several amounts of people that are unbanked. Most of the world does not have banks, and with cryptocurrency you actually have the ability to have a bank within your phone. Right now we're seeing humans, after they get food, shelter, the next basic need they're really getting is a phone. And also I just think you're gonna see a use case with cryptocurrency beyond a currency. I think you'll see it used for smart contracts, kind of why Ethereum was built. I think you'll even see notaries used it, and also just a tracking system. And I love the idea in the future of maybe the possibility of a world where we don't have money and government linked, almost like church and state was once linked. We kind of have money and government that's linked. That may not always be the case in the future. Money might be operated by the market, but it has to provide enough value to do so. Right now, cryptocurrency is way too speculative, and I really think there's too many charlatans. There's too many price manipulative, I think illegal things that go on within the market that causes crazy price movement. How that gets fixed, I'm not entirely sure. A lot of people say as the market just grows bigger, it'll be harder to manipulate the price of it. Cryptocurrency is not even the size of, the whole market's not even the size of like a large American company. It's about a $250 billion market cap, and that number has doubled in the last couple months. So I think there's a lot to be skeptical of here though. Again, at a year and a half in, we're already seeing the price double. I think this is a bull trap. Be careful out there, investors. Wait for better prices. Oh, remember what people always say, buy when there's blood on the streets. Right now there's too much euphoria. I'm not gonna lie, during the last market, I fell into that. I thought with all the price movement going up and down, seeing the price jump up and down, I thought possibly these dips that we were seeing were buying opportunities, and they were just traps on the way down, and it was amateur investing by me. We all make mistakes, but the most important thing is to learn from them. What do you guys think? Should I sell all of my cryptocurrency today and wait for a better entry point into the market? I'd like to consolidate the coins that I have. I think I bought too many on the run up. I was kind of researching all different kinds of use cases, and they're really exciting, but a lot of these business plans and white paper were actually garbage. Right now I think the top 5 to 10 coins, you'd be pretty safe investing there, and you'd probably do really well on the next run up. But I think that's still a few years out, and I think that next bull market will be longer. So who really knows? Who really knows? Let me know in the comments, do you guys own any cryptocurrency? What do you think about the current price action? Is it too speculative an asset class for you? Do you like buying more into traditional assets like stocks or bonds, real estate, commodities? Or do you think cryptocurrency has a future? Do you think this market cap today of $250 billion is a steal in the long run? I'm not saying buy now, don't pay these prices. But in the long term, if cryptocurrency can be what it's trying to be, it's really in a $80 trillion market, which it barely even scratches the surface of that. Money is such a huge market, and cryptocurrency can do things outside of money. It can be used as digital contracts. It can be used as tracking systems. And so to recap, guys, let me know what you think. Usually with investing, I'm a buy and hold long-term strategy type, but with the volatility in cryptocurrency, I'm really tempted. I think it's likely Bitcoin can even half from here. We could see a $4,000 Bitcoin, $3,500 Bitcoin. And I like to take advantage of some of that money and buy back in later. Or should I just do what I normally do, just buy, hold, and wait forever? But I really want to consolidate my position, so I feel like if I sell out now, I can really concentrate on the coins I like most. If you guys stayed tuned to the end, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. You can also follow me on Instagram. I'll put my handle here. I post videos every single week on YouTube about finance, investing, and documenting my road to financial freedom. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.